and welcome back to another exciting episode of Can You Guess the Country by Its Shape? This is part 3 of our series, and we're focusing on one of the most culturally rich and geographically diverse parts of the world, South and Southeast Asia. From the towering Himalayas to the lush rainforests, South and Southeast Asia are home to some of the most unique and recognizable country shapes. Get ready to test your knowledge and see if you can identify these countries just by their shapes. You'll also learn some fascinating facts about each country along the way. Grab a pen and paper to keep track of your score or just play along in your head. Put on your thinking caps and see how many countries you can guess right just by their shape. Are you ready? Let's get started. The shape of this archipelago consists of over 7,000 islands. Which island nation is it? The answer is D, Philippines. The Philippines archipelago is the fifth largest in the world, stretching over 1,850 kilometers from north to south. This extensive stretch contributes to the diverse climate and ecosystems of the islands, which range from tropical rainforests in the south to subtropical areas in the north. The two largest islands, Luzon and Mindanao, occupies two-thirds of the total land area. This country is located in the center of mainland Southeast Asia. Which country is it? The answer is C, Thailand. Thailand has a diverse range of geographical features. In the northern region, you'll find mountainous terrain and lush forests. As you move southward through the Handle, the landscape transitions to fertile plains, rivers, and coastlines along the Andaman Sea and the Gulf of Thailand. This small country is located on the north coast of Borneo. Which country is it? The answer is B, Brunei. Brunei is split into two parts by the Sarawak state of Malaysia. The eastern exclave, which is the Temburong district, is completely surrounded by Malaysian territory except for its northern coastline along the South China Sea. This isolated portion of Brunei accounts for about 28% of the country's total land area. A part of this country is dominated by a lake that expands and contracts with the seasons. Which country is it? The answer is C, Cambodia. The central region of Cambodia is dominated by the Tunnel Sap Lake, which expands and contracts dramatically with the seasons. During the wet season, the lake can grow to cover up to 16,000 square kilometers. The country's terrain consists mainly of low plains, with mountains to the southwest and north. This island nation is part of an archipelago consisting of over 17,000 islands, stretching across the equator. Which island nation is it? The answer is A, Indonesia. Indonesia is the largest archipelago in the world. It consists of over 17,000 islands stretching between the Pacific and the Indian Oceans and bridging two continents, Asia and Australia. This archipelago spreads more than 5,000 kilometers from east to west. This country is called a golden land between two rivers. Which country is it? The answer is D, Myanmar. The western coastline of Myanmar is formed by the Bay of Bengal and the Andaman Sea, giving the country one of the longest coastlines in Southeast Asia. It spans approximately 2,000 kilometers, or 1,200 miles. The eastern border of the country is characterized by a series of mountain ranges that create a boundary with neighboring countries. This is the only landlocked country in Southeast Asia. Which country is it? The answer is C, Laos. Laos is the only landlocked country in Southeast Asia. Its shape is significantly influenced by the Mekong River, which forms much of the western border with Thailand. The eastern border with Vietnam follows the Annamite mountain range. This country consists of two distinct regions separated by water. Which country is it? The answer is B, Malaysia. The country of Malaysia is split into two main landmasses separated by the South China Sea. Peninsular Malaysia, also known as West Malaysia, forms the western portion, and East Malaysia, on Borneo, occupies the northern part of Borneo Island. East Malaysia wraps around the small nation of Brunei, almost entirely enveloping it, except for Brunei's short coastline. This country is so small that its shape is often represented by a dot on world maps. Which country is it? The answer is B, Singapore. The country of Singapore has been significantly altered by land reclamation projects over the past few decades. Since its independence in 1965, the country has increased its land area by nearly 25% through careful planning and engineering. This has resulted in noticeable changes to its coastline, particularly along the southern and eastern shores. This long, narrow country stretches along the eastern coast of the Indochina Peninsula. Which country is it? The answer is C, Vietnam. Vietnam is positioned between the Sea of South China and the Annamite mountain range, which forms much of its western border. The long curved shape along the country's eastern coast stretches over 1,600 kilometers from north to south. But the country is only about 50 kilometers or 31 miles wide at its narrowest point. This country has an exclave called Icus. Which country is it? The answer is B, Timor-Leste. Timor-Leste has a rugged mountainous interior, featuring a central mountain range that runs east-west. The highest peak, Mount Ramelow, rises to 2,963 meters. There are numerous bays, inlets, and peninsulas which contribute to the country's diverse marine environments and picturesque coastal landscapes. This island nation resembles a teardrop falling from India. Which island nation is it? The answer is C, Sri Lanka. The teardrop shape of Sri Lanka has earned it the nickname Pearl of the Indian Ocean. The island has a diverse range of landscapes within a short distance. You can travel from golden sandy beaches to lush rainforests, and from bustling urban areas to serene highlands, all within a few hours' drive. This country has a region that includes the largest mangrove forest in the world. Which country is it? The answer is A, Bangladesh. Bangladesh has one of the largest deltas in the world, formed by the confluence of three major rivers: the Ganges, Padma, the Brahmaputra, Jamuna, and the Meghna. The southern edge of the country features an extensive coastline along the Bay of Bengal. This coastal region includes the Sundarbans, which is the largest mangrove forest in the world and is home to the endangered Bengal tiger. The landmass of this country is a peninsula with an extensive coastline. Which country is it? The answer is C, India. India is a peninsula, which means it is surrounded by water on three sides. It spans a coastline of over 7,500 kilometers. The country is bordered by the Arabian Sea to the west, the Bay of Bengal to the east, and the Indian Ocean to the south. Its borders touch multiple countries and geographical features. To the northwest, it shares a border with Pakistan, while to the north and northeast, it borders China, Nepal, and Bhutan. To the east, it shares borders with Bangladesh and Myanmar. This country is often called the Heart of Asia. Which country is it? The answer is C, Afghanistan. Afghanistan is often described as the heart of Asia due to its strategic location at the crossroads of major trade routes. Its geographical position contributes to its role as a land bridge connecting Central Asia, South Asia, and the Middle East. The shape of this country includes K2, which is the highest point in the country. Which country is it? The answer is A, Pakistan. Pakistan encompasses a wide range of geographical features within its borders. It includes the towering peaks of the Himalayas and the Karakoram Range in the north, the vast and arid expanses of the Thar Desert in the southeast, and the fertile plains of the Punjab region in the center. K2 is the highest point of the Karakoram Range, the second highest mountain in the world. This island chain is composed of 26 atolls. Which island chain is it? The answer is B, Maldives. The atolls of the Maldives are ring-shaped coral reefs islands, or series of islets surrounding a lagoon. The Maldives is the flattest island chain on Earth, with an average ground level of just 1.5 meters or 4 feet 11 inches above sea level. Its highest point is only about 2.4 meters, or 7 feet 10 inches above sea level. This landlocked country is located in the eastern Himalayas. Which country is it? The answer is D, Bhutan. Bhutan is bordered by China to the north and India to the south, east, and west. Because of its location in the eastern Himalayas, the country's borders are characterized by steep mountain ranges and deep valleys. Despite its small size, Bhutan covers a diverse range of climates and ecosystems due to its varying altitudes. From the subtropical plains in the south to the alpine peaks in the north, the country encompasses rich natural beauty and biodiversity. The position of this landlocked country is a natural buffer between two of the world's most populous countries. Which country is it? The answer is C, Nepal. Nepal is located between China to the north and India to the south. The country has a range of altitudes spanning the low-lying Terai Plains in the south and the towering peaks of the Himalayas in the north, which includes Mount Everest, the world's highest point at 8,848 meters, or 29,029 feet. And that's a wrap of part 3 from our new series, folks, where we focused on guessing the shapes of the fascinating countries of South and Southeast Asia. We hope you enjoyed testing your geographical knowledge and perhaps even learned something new about these incredible countries. If you nailed all the guesses, kudos to you. And if you didn't, no worries, there's always room for learning and improvement. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fun and educational content, so you won't miss the next part of our series, where we'll be exploring another exciting region of the world. And let us know in the comments which country shape stumped you the most, or if you have any interesting facts about these countries that you'd like to share. Thank you for joining us on this geographical adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, the world is full of wonders just waiting to be discovered. See you in the next video.